Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Sorry that took so long. It took me a while to realize that the friggin' commentary button on my Elgato was switched off, which is odd because even when I friggin' close Elgato, that button usually remains on, so... The quickest way through the canyon is through the east... The quickest way to the canyon is through the east gate. Man, I am messing up all over. Okay, so... When we last left off, we finished off Great Bay, the area, and we bought a new mask from the Curiosity Shop guy after throwing off his plans to buy stolen goods from the Prancing Thief. Well, it looks like now our best option is to go and investigate the canyon. I know what I can do with that mask, or at least I have an idea of what I can do with it, but I don't want to waste any precious time. So, let's get moving, shall we? I mean, I should technically go out through this gate, but the problem is that you can't get any good stuff from this direction. Have you some errand in the canyon? Yeah, can't you tell that I'm an adult? Haven't you ever seen an adult wearing bunny ears on his head? The Canyon of Stone Tower is this way. Stone Tower. You know, I gotta say, I really envy Link. He always seems to be just as strong as he needs to be, and he never has to sleep. The only times where Link actually sleeps is when he willingly sleeps. But whenever he's out on an adventure, he stays awake the entire time. Hell, throughout this entire adventure, Link could basically could live years worth of the same 3 days over and over and over again, and he'll never sleep through it. That's why I think in my headcanon, through one of his 3-day cycles, he earns a bit of a nap. Anyway, will you get out of here? You guys are gonna have to forgive me. I'm a little bit irritated because, for the one thing, work today was just far more nonsensical than it had any right to be. And instead of getting tomorrow off like I had hoped, I instead have to go into work. God, my schedule sucks. Why can't I friggin' go back to the way things were with basically you guys just... Never mind. What's really sticking in my craw right now is the fact that I'm actually in the process of moving out of my apartment. I'm going to my new place, and I'm gonna be out of here partway through the week. I plan to be out by Thursday, so I plan to basically be moved into my new place and hand over the keys to my old place halfway through this week. At this moment in time, it's now the penultimate week of July, and, well, the thing that's frustrating me the most is the fact that, well... It's the fact that... Oh no! I have to speak to it, or I have to hit it. Yeah, you're not going nowhere, pal. How do they know that I'm on a 3-day schedule? The mystical... But its words are heard in secret. If you use the lens of truth near here and speak to the man you find, you may earn a mask that can enable you to blend into the backgrounds and move without being noticed. Man, I really wish that I had done that before talking to Shiro. Well, I might as well explore this area. Do the bomb shoes regenerate or something? They must regenerate, because seriously, I should have already had every single bomb chew on me. I'm wasting time. There, they come out of the ground. Fuck it, I'm going this way. It's a graveyard. Anyway, to complete the thought that I had before, Majora's Mask was the game that inspired me to do my playthrough series, and yet, throughout all this time, ever since I got my Elgato, I've been putting Majora's Mask off, as well as all the Zelda games, because I didn't want to marathon them too quickly. I wanted to savor and enjoy the experience, but time basically just ran out, and now I'm not even going to be able to finish this playthrough in my apartment before I move out. So, I mean, unless I friggin' book it over the next few days, but I don't want to basically rush through the final act of the game. I've still got so many more masks to collect, so many things that I want to do, so... Anyways... A vessel that holds a wandering spirit rests here. What is that supposed to mean? Friggin' bats. A melody that summons the tears of angels rests here. What does that mean? A peace that heals the wounded soul rests here. When one who possesses the eyes that can see the truth arrives, the peace far below shall awaken. I think I know what that means. How about this one? The soul of a brave soldier from Ikana rests here. Ah, here's a character that basically is important to my headcanon version of these two games. It's Dampi the Gravedigger. Now, basically, like, I feel like he's significant because he shares the exact same name as his Ocarina of Time counterpart, just like Kome and Kotake, whereas other characters have different names, like Cremia and Romani. They're clearly not Milan, and Anju, she's clearly not the Cuckoo Lady. So, this guy, well, I implemented him into the story somehow, and, well, he'll have his role to play. I am Dampi, the gravekeeper who watches over this graveyard. My face is frightening, but I am not a bad person. All the graves here belong to the family members of the King of Ikana Castle, a place that lies beyond the mountains. Even nowadays, the ghosts come out at night. It's a frightening graveyard. I thought that he was supposed to tell me something different, because if you come up to Dampi's house, you'll see this. That is a giant style child. Ye who awaken me, battle me, then I shall extinguish the furious flame. Well, I might as well. He wakes up, and he turns and runs. You know, it's so incredible, because when I first saw the cutscene of that happening in a Zelda retrospect video, I honestly thought that the Skull Kid was actually destroying an archway in Clocktown, that it was a scripted event that happened when you get into endgame. Okay, you shoot him with arrows to stop him, and then basically, when you attack him with your sword, it's a one-on-one fight. Hurry! Chase him until you get your chance at him, but if you get too close, you might regret it. He slows you down by basically throwing up those fire gates, and then he jumps into the air. Wait! It is my loss. Sheath your weapon. Basically, you want to make sure that you slow him down with your arrow, and basically start off wearing the bunny hood, because if you get bogged down fighting the other Style Children that block your way when the flames come up, you have to kill them in order to make the flames come down. So if you get bogged down with fighting too many of those guys, he will get a surprising lead on you. And if he gets all the way up the path to the back to the broken archway he destroyed, you'll get a cutscene saying, if you did not have the ability to catch me, how can you be the one to, I don't know, do whatever needs to be done here? And you lose your opportunity to challenge him, I think, until the next day, because he burrows into the ground. Either that, or you have to start the 3-day cycle over again. But it's been years since I've actually lost to this guy, so I don't remember. I commanded the Ikana army of the Ikana kingdom atop the hill. I am called Skull Kita. Since being shamed by the loss in a battle within my kingdom, I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. Young swordsman who has awakened and deftly defeated me, I shall rely on your power to fulfill my request. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame, and convey my words to my men, who even in death remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. Then I shall be able to drift quietly into sleep. Captain, sir! May I take leave, sir? This is actually a pretty powerful moment, because it makes you realize that in this area, you're dealing with the undead, but the reason that they are undead and can't go to rest is because they have unfinished business. They think that they're still fighting a war that destroyed their kingdom so long ago, but now the captain here is telling you that to tell his men that the war has ended, and now it's time to basically be at peace. And I like the fact that he salutes Link here. I'm surprised that you didn't have to play the Song of Healing. At ease, soldier. Yes, sir! Not to basically ruin the moment, but man, he really fell to pieces, didn't he? Now, the intention is that you're supposed to get that with the hook shot, but during my speed runs, I've discovered that you can actually get this before you even go to the Great Bay Area, so all you need is the bunny hood. Well, you technically don't need the bunny hood, because technically, well, actually, yeah, you should get it, because you'll be coming here with Epona anyway. It's 8:30 already. You got the captain's hat! The ghosts of 100 soldiers swear allegiance to this symbol of authority. Well, I got the captain's hat, but now what am I supposed to do with it? Wonder if I'll talk to Dampi. All the graves here belong to the family members of the King of Ikana Castle, a place that lies beyond the mountains. Even nowadays, I could have sworn that he told me to check out the giant skeleton at the top of the graveyard. Hold on, guys. I need to look up something because I don't exactly have time to mess around, so if I screw this up... because a lot of the things that, this game basically, like, teaches about consequences. Effectively, if you think that you can basically do everything in this game all at once, you can't. And the end game basically shows that a lot. So, I'm going to be cautious about what I do next, because I'm going to have to deal with Dampi on the 3rd day. So, if what I'm about to do next ends up ruining this, so... Well, so far it doesn't seem to be anything, so if it does come down to it, I'll just do it all again. So, let's put on the captain's hat. Hey! They're out! Why are they out when it's not even night? It's because you're wearing the mask. And he runs away. He runs so fast, faster than you can actually roll as a Goron. He runs all the way back to his house. The door's locked, so no one must be home. Huh. I don't know why I scared him that badly. Well, I have to basically put the spirits to rest, and, well, who knows? Maybe this is the mask that allows me to get into Akana Canyon. Basically like that guy who's up there on the cliffside said that I needed a specific mask that would let me talk to the wandering spirits. If Skull Kida wants to talk to his men, maybe this mask will let me do it. Hey, yo! You are wearing an interesting mask. That is the mask of the captain of the soldiers who once served to protect the castle on the hilltop. Now it is the gathering place for spirits of those with lingering regrets. Until now they wander seeking one who can save them. You cannot save them with that mask. Have you no other? It is unfortunate, but I cannot let you pass. Wait, so this isn't the mask that does it? Then, what is? What can we do? What are you doing in a place like this? Akana Hill beyond here is a place where spirits with troubles and lingering regrets wander. Even now, the spirits wander in search of one who can save them. It is unfortunate, but it is no place for one such as you. But, if you must enter, then you must obtain the mask containing wandering spirits that can be found near the ranch. Without that mask, you cannot save their souls. Until then, I will not let you pass by here. So I need to get a mask from the ranch? The only mask that I got from the ranch is, well, either the bunny hood or this thing. Do you have your own horse? And if you are not wearing the mask containing the wandering spirits, which the black-hearted one near the ranch has, I will not let you pass. Black-hearted one near the ranch. Huh. Huh. I never noticed that there was a chest up there. I would open it to see what's inside, but I don't really think that's all that important. I got 19 rupees. Probably would have been like a cool 50. Ugh, look at this monstrosity. Yeah, you only give me 3 rupees for that. I felt dirty playing that. Well, I got what I need. Black-hearted one near the ranch. What could the Gorman brothers know about this? They're the only ones that I think have black hearts anywhere near the ranch. The other brother, the leader of the Gorman troop, doesn't seem all that bad. He just seems like a guy who's frustrated at the fact that, well, he's technically out of a job. Him and his friends, family even. Oh, by the way, I figured out who was missing from my Bomber's Notebook. It's somebody that I've already spoken to, but... Oh, speak of the devil, there he goes. It's someone that I've already spoken to, but it was before I had the Bomber's Notebook. Well... I kind of wish Visen had his own, like, subplot. I really wish that we could have helped him. Let's not bring my wife into this. Mayor Dotor. Yep. That's the guy who was missing all this time. I kind of wish that I had gotten the opportunity to speak with Toto after I had beaten Great Bay, but he was gone by day 3, so... I probably don't need this particular rupee, but I am going to want to have, I think, at least 150 before going all the way to the ranch. I'm sleepy. There is a lot more stuff that I could do around Romani Ranch that I'll probably squeeze into this video. Oh, dang it, I walked into the wrong place. I'm not taking my eye off you. I'm gonna find out what you're up to. You know what the tragic irony about this is that if I actually do go ahead with the Ikana Canyon section, I'm gonna have to come back here and buy another one of these. But I can only carry one right now. I need to somehow get those Gorman brothers to talk. Maybe they seemed intimidated by Goron Link, but there's nothing that I could do to basically force any information out of them. Oh. Come on, opponent. Let's go. Smack that horse butt. Oh yeah, in order to get to the Gorman brothers, I technically don't need to unblock the road. But still, there are things around Romani Ranch that I want to do. I'm a bit disappointed that I probably won't be able to help out Romani and her sister, but... You stay here, girl. I don't want you anywhere near those creeps. Wait, don't go in there yet. Wait for it to explode. There we go. Alright, meatballs. I want information, and I want it now. What do you want? You know what this place is? Gorman Brothers Horse Training Center. Got no business if you don't got no horse. That guy said that if we had our own horse, maybe that'll get them to talk? Anybody buying this whole shtick? Anybody buying the shtick that I don't know what I'm doing in this game? I'm putting on the bunny hood because, well, I've dealt with this guy before. Is that pathetic thing your horse? I would have guessed that little thing was a mule for sure. Ain't that right, little brother? Do you think a horse that pathetic would gallop if you pressed... Unbelievable. These guys literally give you a tutorial on riding a horse. I mean, technically you should already know how to do that, for the one thing, if you played Ocarina of Time, but you literally have to ride Epona in order to get Epona from Romani. You can't leave... Epona can't leave the ranch until you do that. This guy's funny. Why don't you give us 10 rupees for the chance to race against us? You're on. If you win, we'll give you something nice, kid. What do? We're off to the races. It's a simple race. Just go once around the track. If you can beat us to the finish line, you win. You ready? Prepare to eat my dust. The problem is that even the bunny hood gives you an advantage in this race, but even with it, you can still fall behind. Opponent is a young horse, after all, and they're riding fully grown horses. Although technically, I think they're riding fully grown jackasses. They say that Epona's a mule. Look at what they're riding. Here's where I catch up. Because I can jump the fences, they can't. Watch out for the mounds of dirt, they slow you down. Here's where I pull into the lead. So long, boys. Yeah! Although, I know that these guys are dangerous. What are they gonna do to me now that I've won? I can't believe we lost! Big bro, I wonder if we can give that to this guy. We gotta give him something. Well, he's a kid, so what could he do with it? It should be fine. The hood that they were wearing? You got the Garrow's mask. The wandering ninja spirits who appear at Ikana once wore this. In exchange, you can't tell anyone where you got this. You rubbed the Gorman brothers' noses in it. They were certainly big enough. This is actually cool because, I mean, like, I had a feeling that I had to basically do it like this. Is the whole helping out Creamia is supposed to give you an indication that they basically have this mask, but you're not really supposed... I wouldn't think all that much of it. I would just think that they were wearing hoods. I didn't think that this was a mask that you could get. However, the first time I played through this, as soon as I got Epona, I immediately came here and raced them, so I automatically got the Garrow's mask, so... It did seem kind of random that the guy in Ikana Canyon would ask specifically for this mask, but I don't know. Hidden Garrow ninjas. Dude, I'm wearing the mask. Aren't you gonna basically, like, say anything? Don't come to a place like this on your horse! Well, I've got what I need. But first, let's do some stuff at the ranch. Because you remember, I mentioned that I found another gossip stone out there that I didn't see before. And you guys remember how I basically mentioned that you should really go to the third building in this place after you get the Giant's Wallet? Aha. You guys are really spread out far and wide, aren't you? The mystical stone responds to you. The animal band leader's mask seems to have strange power of making young animals mature. Yeah, you would already know that, basically, if you listen to the guy's story. So, friggin' take a ride on a flying saucer. But I'm gonna need the Mask of Truth because, well, trust me. Ah, dang it, I forgot to talk to the Majora Link. I was gonna wonder if they were, in any ways, like, intimidated by him. You come over here, and what is this place? It's the Doggy Racetrack. What do you want? This is Mama Yuyan's Doggy Racetrack, just like the sign says. Do you want to try a dog race? The minimum bet is 10 rupees. Will you still try? Huh. Then first, go in and fetch a doggy that you think will win the fastest and bring it in here. Ever since I found out that the dog from the Spider Swamp House reacts to the Goron Link the same way as the one in Clocktown, I've been really curious about doing this, because I've never done it before. It's probably a bad idea, but... Help! Somebody call up the dogs! Yes, that is a blue dog, and that is a mustard-colored dog. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. They are all hostile towards Link. They are gonna kill him. I wonder if there's a gossip stone specifically in here. Oh, speak of the devil, there it is. It's probably gonna give me advice about how to win this game. And the ironic thing is, I wouldn't be able to get this advice without the means to win the game. It seems that, oh, makes your magic power last for 3 days. Well, I knew that, but it's still specifically good, so I'm not gonna blow you up. Don't you just love being able to tell people that you're not going to blow them up? I have to tell people the opposite a lot during my day. What? I just like the idea of people being nervous whenever they turn their car keys. I see that they're all congregating around Zora Link. This will make tracking them down a lot easier. Now, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you might immediately go for special dogs like the blue one or the gold one. And trust me, they do start out pretty well, but it's not always the safest bet. So, wrong one. Gotta put on the mask. Oh, my belly hurts. I feel terrible. Yep, that's an indication that he'll do poorly in the race. Rough, I should do alright. Alright's not good enough. I don't feel much different than usual. Not good enough. Today I should do pretty well. Not good enough. My 4 paws feel lighter than usual today. Possibly. Let's throw him over the fence and see if we can't get any better. I think that the winning one says something like, I feel unstoppable. Rough! I feel like I could win, but then I feel like I could lose too. I don't think I'll lose. Alright, we're gonna try it with this one. Yo, Mama you Yan. Is that doggy fine? Then the dog you brought, if the dog you brought me takes first place, you get triple your bet. Second place gets double. The dog you've chosen, third through fifth, you'll break even, and you get back however much you bet. If your dog does any worse than that, you'll lose whatever you bet. So, how many rupees will you bet? Oh, 100. I thought that the maximum you could do was 150, but looks like it's just 90. I'm gonna bet the maximum amount because basically I think you get a you get a heart piece if you triple off on like the maximum amount. But now that I think about it, that's just 270 rupees. So, anyways, I gotta say this is always tense because you think that your dog is gonna do great. You're watching it. He starts out very strong, but eventually he starts falling back. And sometimes dogs can surprise you. They can pull out miracle victories, but even when you get a dog that basically says that they feel great, they feel unstoppable, yeah, sometimes it's just completely random. Here we go. And they're off! Yep, my dog is basically like trying to keep up with the head of the pack. The blue one always basically starts out in front. My dog is in third. He's pulling up second. Falling back to third. He's doing pretty good. I think that maybe he has a chance. If he can just basically close the gap. Nope, it's over. He lost. Oh well, I broke even. And watch this. The blue dog pulls up the rear. I think he always does. It makes me wish that, one, there were less dogs and each dog was a unique color, because I feel like there are too many dogs that just look generic, with the exception of Blueberry and Mustard over there, but still. He's pulling up the lead, which means that he's going to lose. Any dog that basically breaks too early, like Blueberry, will eventually fall behind. See, he's in first place right now, but that's gonna change, trust me. See, he's already... Oh! Now he's neck and neck with that other dog. Oh man, this could actually be... Oh, no, he's falling behind. He's in third. Dang it. Told ya. Holy crap, Blueberry didn't pull up the lead. Wait, didn't pull up the rear. I love this one. I'm tired. I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow. Can dogs do that? You know what? I think that basically, like, I'm gonna either get stuck here playing this game over and over until basically keep on breaking even, so I think that I either need to take a big risk and make myself lose, so... Mustard is gonna lose. He's pulling up the rear. Oh well, that inspires me to friggin' get out of here, so... Might as well friggin' break might as well friggin' break myself. I'm here for my wife and child. There's no way I'll lose. Well, let's try it. Oops. He's moving up in the field. Oh, he's pulling ahead. He's pulling up second. Now he's in third. I swear I'm walking away if basically I end up breaking even. Your wife and child are disappointed in you. No, I'm done here. I'll just end up doing that off screen. I've already wasted so much time here, and... Why is there a chest in here? Oh well, it's probably just money. Just money. I really wish I could get to a point in my life where I could literally say that unironically. It's just money. You know, I gotta say, I really hate that minigame. I'm gonna come back here after nightfall because I want to talk to Romani before anything happens. But still, not gonna help them out this time. I need to get up to that canyon fast. That's a nice mask you're wearing. That is the mask of the leader of the ninjas who once spied on the hilltop castle with the blood-stained history. With that, you may be able to call out their spirits that even now are still wandering. Perhaps you may be able to save their souls that wander beyond here. I was about to question how he can make trees suddenly grow, but then he disappeared, like he was a ghost. Now usually I take the mask off here because I don't like that the first time you basically get up here, you're still wearing the mask, that you excitedly go through this area, and you basically get an unexpected result. But I think that because they each have a unique piece of information, I'll do it. Ah, these guys. They look like Gorons, but, well, at least their backsides do. That's a Nagiron. Don't get too close to it. It smells like gunpowder. I like to think that these guys are basically like revived enemies that first appeared in the original Legend of Zelda. They're kind of annoying and kind of creepy. Come on, am I gonna get a reaction? Tattle, say something. Because I could easily just be wearing the stone mask and they'd leave me all alone. Well, I guess that none appear on the path. Ikana Canyon. House looks like a giant music box. Gossip Stone. And look! It's the thief. He's prancing around out here. Hey you! Let's talk. The Gossip Stone said that his hideout is somewhere in this canyon at the far edge. Hey, that's a nice sword you have. Yes, it's an interesting accessory and it's sharp. I have a feeling that a gentleman like yourself has felt the sting of a very similar sword. I mean, it's not like you caught an arrow or something. Or maybe a fiery Goron punch. Yeah. You know, lately frightening ghosts have been appearing in swarms at Ikana village across the river. It seems that they're the ghosts of the Ikana's royal family or something. There's no one living there anymore, so I moved nearby. Yeah, a creepy guy like you would hang out in a haunted canyon. Now that there's only a curious parent and child living there while they research the ghost, did I mention that is one nice sword? Yeah, you want to get familiar with it? I thought that you'd be more angry. Oh, blindingly so. May I see your sword? What? No. Oh, come on. Be neighborly. I'm not your neighbor. Also, I think I hate you. Look, after what you just did, I could put what's left of my son into a meat pie. Let me see your stinking sword. Can I see it for a second? Ordinarily, I'd say no, but I like what Tattle does if I say yes. Sure, I'll let you see my sword. Up close and personal. Huh? Really? I don't want to trouble you, but... Oh, what? Some red thing! What is it? It seems hostile! That's funny. Does he say anything else? Yeah, the parent and child in Ikana village succeeded in driving off the spirits with some giant music box. Giant music box? But I can't afford something that ridiculously huge! But that's just me. Of course, they need the river's current to power the music box. River. But the river's all dried up, so there's no value in stealing the music box or ransacking the place. What did you just say to me? Just rambling. What the fuck did you say to me? The river's dried up, but... Unless he means up there. He did say that they're across the river. Listen to the haunted music here. It seems the Re-Deads that appear in Ikana Castle start dancing when the Captain's Hat, Gibdo Mask, or Garrow's Mask are worn. Thanks for the spoiler, dude. Your hint should have been, apparently the Re-Deads are the former members of the Ikana Royal Dancing Troupe or something. But that does not change things much. It changes things a lot, dude. Beware of Octoroks. Well, I think you know what we need to do here. Uh-oh. Oh, good. Physics. And I like the fact that you can hear Milan's voice, or is it Cremia's or Romani's voice, singing a few lines. I gotta get up there and activate that owl statue. Hard to believe that there are only 2 left. Awaken. Great. Now I can come back here at will. Now. It's a Gwei. You don't know about this one? Just attack it before it swoops down on you. That's all there is to it. This is not gonna go unabated. I told you to get down from there before you hurt yourself. Now, if you wear the mask... Tingle reacted. Wait, Tattle reacted there. Dang it, I didn't get a chance to talk to her before this happened. Master, you called? What are you? Now, I'd just basically like to... Oh, Gwei! Go away, Gwei! It said that it's a Garrow. Just concentrate on blocking and dodging those sharp swords. Technically, those are scimitars. Regrettable. Although my rival, you are spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. To revive the dried-up river on Ikana Hill, you must go to the Springwater Cave. Believe or disbelief rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse, that is the way of us Garrow. Now, I'd like to say something. Basically, when the Garrows first emerge from the ground, they call you Master, because they have mistaken you for their Master Garrow that trained them. However, you are wearing a normal Garrow mask just like them. We meet a Master Garrow later when we go into the Stone Tower Temple, and they are designed quite differently from the regular Garrow. The 3DS remake tried to fix this by making the Garrow's mask that you get in-game the mask of the Master Garrow instead of a regular Garrow. However, by doing this, they ended up breaking something that they didn't know wasn't broken. They fixed something that wasn't broken and ended up breaking it. Because you still get the Garrow's mask from the Gorman brothers. The Gorman brothers still use regular Garrow masks when they attack Cremia. So, why do they have this fancy Garrow Master's mask? And why are they so hesitant about giving it to Link when, quite frankly, a regular person wouldn't be able to tell the distinction between a mask that fancy and a raggedy hood like this? The reason that they're hesitating giving Link the Garrow's mask in this version is because it's one of the hoods that they use to attack Cremia. So... if Link were to show that to the guards or soldiers, he'd be able to identify them. So, anyway, I should have used that down there, gotten more information. Probably could have gotten the information on how to cross the canyon, but as you can see, the house is surrounded by Gibdos. Keep away from our house! My father is not one of you! That's interesting. And this is actually surprising. This is the Great Fairies Fountain, with literally no obstacle to get here. It's not really all that surprising, considering that the entrance to the temple is literally right there. But just because it's there doesn't mean that we can go in. There's no way that we can go up there as we are now. I can't see it, but I sense there's a thirst for blood looming all around us. Don't you have a mask that could summon the unseen? Master, you called? Is it a bigger one? The only thing that I don't like is that Tattle only gives you that hint of advice if you're wearing the Garrow's mask, which means that usually by the time you get the alert, it's too late. What are you? A lot of people think that the Garrows aren't human because their feet are supposedly birds' feet. Guys, those aren't birds' feet. They're wrapped in bandages. Regrettable. Atop the hill here in Ikana, no human presence is felt, except that of a parent and a child living in the house with the water wheel. Belief or disbelief rests with you. I already learned this from the thief. And the fact that basically the Garrows pretty much commit suicide if they lose a fight. Now, it's not technically... With the regular Garrows, you don't technically get a suicide vibe from them, but... Oh. Huh, she actually does say something. Hey, this is the Garrow mask's only function, so apart from getting us here, so I'm gonna get my mileage out of it. To revive the dried-up river on Ikana Hill, you must go to the Springwater Cave. I already knew that. Alright, let's go to the cave. This is where the riverbed was. Entry prohibited due to ghost sightings. Well, I do not fear the dead. This is like Return of the King here. Yeah. This is the source of the spring of the village river. You guys might want to clear out the bones. That's gonna contaminate the water. What business have you in Ikana Kingdom, land where only the dead roam? Sharp. This is no place for one full of life such as you. Or do you say that you wish to join the dead? That is fine. If that is the case, then sleep gently to the melody of darkness that the great composer Sharp shall play, and join the ranks of the dead. He's hurting me. I know. Let's heal him. Now watch this. This is actually kind of impressive. Somehow my heart is eased. This melody has a serenity to it. And yet... he's resisting. To one of the dead in darkness like myself, a song like that no longer holds meaning for me. What are you, Darth Vader? You shall end your futile resistance. Oh, you're the Borg now. Resistance is futile. And quickly join the ranks of the dead. No thanks. I'll leave you to it then. Man, what am I supposed to do about that? Anyways, first things first, I'm gonna see a man about a map. And then I'm gonna head back to Milk Road because there's one line of dialogue that I've really wanted to show off. Just for completion's sake. I told you to stop doing that, Tingle. It's bad for the knees. Also, I'd like to consider the fact that Tingle has managed to get into Ikana Canyon. That's kind of an impressive feat when you think about it. Anyway, I'm just now realizing that this is the last time we're going to buy one of Tingle's maps. My name is Tingle. I think I am the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. I mean, Tingle might be an immature and really creepy guy, but at least he has a working job as a cartographer, an accomplished cartographer at that. And basically, when we run into Tingle again, he's basically going to be the keeper of probably the most important secret in all of Hyrule, if not the world. And it's thanks to his cartography skills. Stone Tower. This is a sign that you've come full circle because now the Clock Town map is 40. Yippee! Well, call again. Tingle, 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 bah! Stay weird, man. Stay weird. And as you can see, by buying the map, you now have every single area in Termina filled in. There's Goron Village. Snowhead. Hard to believe that there's no indicator for the Mountain Village. Ikana Canyon. Ikana Graveyard. Up there on the hill, that must be the castle, if not Stone Tower itself. You would think that Stone Tower would be a bit more noticeable. Clock Town, Woodfall, Deku Palace, Romani Ranch. Well, now that we basically have all the areas of the map filled in, and we've activated the bird statue, it's all filled in. Back to Milk Road. Right, so it's late, and I'm basically done for the day. I'm probably basically going to have to pick and choose when I'm going to have to get selective of the next time I record. So, in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment in the comment section below, like it, and share it with your friends. Good night, you guys. And as always, I'll see you next time. Good night.